tell us the working for the Billionaire. I think that's the biggest. That's it's got to be awesome to be able to work with someone that you want to aspire to be. So tell us how that came about and what that was like.
So I was working at a hotel. I was in my early 20s, and I was working at the Century Plaza Hotel in Los Angeles. My goal was to become a hotel general manager. And the Century Plaza Hotel was one of the best hotels in the country. It was 5 stars, 5 diamonds. And we had movie stars and all kind of wealthy people. And one day, Edmond Bessari, the billionaire, stopped me in a hotel lobby. And he said to me, listen, I've seen you work from 6 a.m. to 11, 12 midnight. What's going on here? I said, I don't know if you noticed, but I have a golden name tag that identified me as a potential general manager. They told me if I work hard for 10 years, I can make it up and become a GM. And he said, listen, are you crazy? This is not what you want. You want to be free. Why don't you come and work for me? And I said, to do what? He said, I have real estate around the world. I need somebody with your energy and enthusiasm to speak on my behalf and do what I tell them to do so I don't have to travel as much. I wasn't excited. I got scared. I said, I don't know anything about real estate. And he held me by the shoulder and he said, listen, you're at the right place at the right time. Just say yes. And the rest is history. I said yes, standing in the lobby of a hotel at literally around noon. And a couple days later, I flew to New York to meet with him at the Trump Towers, actually. He had a couple floors. And from there, the rest is history. I worked for him. I managed resorts. I did acquisitions for him through the Caribbean and France and other places. And I was his right-hand man very quickly.
So his focus was hotel, hospitality, and a luxury hotel.
Yeah, and developments from ground up, especially big transactions like hotels and other commercial properties.
So he put you with the rest of his staff, learning how to underwrite, learning how to find deals, make sure it's a good deal, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, well, he wanted me to speak on his behalf. He would say, like, go to Martinique or the French Caribbean and tell them this is this and tell this guy that. And so by doing these things, I started coming up with some creative ideas and suggesting transactions for him, and it was just become very successful. You know, in the beginning, when you do something, you're trying to do the motions, but you're not totally cognizant of what you're putting together. And as you define the words and understand the concepts and know the business model, all of a sudden you can become very creative. Yeah. And that's what happened. 8 years later, I told him, listen, Mr. Bessari, I think I learned a lot, and I'd like to go on my own to make it happen. And he said, with my blessings, just go help 10 other people like I helped you. And that's how I started doing trainings. And but I did the training after I invested on my own, made millions, and I started wanting to share with others.